Taking you to New York now. New York City's residents are becoming increasingly fed up as Mayor Eric Adams announces $4 billion in budget cuts, blaming the ballooning costs of caring for migrants. This could cost the city eventually $12 billion. This includes a police department hiring freeze, despite the NYPD reportedly losing some 3,000 officers to retirement or transfers in recent years.
Cutting back on the graduating class of police officers is crazy. We need more, not less.
Cuts have to be made, but they have to be made. It has to be fiscally sound.
Public safety is the main concern at the moment. And again, it's around the holidays, so, safety is going to be one of the most important things.
Yeah, not the city where you want less security, that's for sure. And now parents are ripping Adams' idea that they may need to volunteer themselves to guard their kids' schools after a class of 250 new school safety agents was canceled. Let's bring in Republican New York City Councilwoman Vicky Palladino. Councilwoman, it's good to have you back on the show, but just when you think it can't get worse, the crisis continues. Let's start with school safety, which seems to be one of the most, I think, jarring updates. Will parents really have to volunteer to guard their kids' schools? And are there enough parents with that kind of free time and willingness to ensure security?
No, and no. And no. This is absolutely, let me tell you, slicing off the graduating class for school safety, of course, is really not good. And asking parents to volunteer, well, you have parents volunteering for everything anyway. But let's shift here a little bit to what this budget crisis is really about. We're talking about less police, no overtime, FDNY cuts, sanitation cuts. We are talking about things on a much grander scale here. Living through the 1970s and the 1980s as a much younger person, I have to tell you, this is the fiscal crisis that was been self-inflicted. This is self-inflicted. So let's not underestimate it by just talking about school safety agents here. I understand the severity of that. There's ways around that. However, we got to get to the meat and the potatoes of what this budget cut is.
Do you already feel unsafe, Councilwoman? Like, are you already starting to feel
yes,
the lack of security? And in what ways are you actually feeling that on a day-to-day basis?
Well, we have to wait for an average call now from our police between 2 to 6 hours. If you have a home invasion or you have anything that's going on, you're involved in a car accident, your standard wait time could be as much as 2 to 6 hours. So yes, so now you're telling us that you're going to cut the police overtime. Every time the cops make a collar, that's their overtime. We've already lost thousands and thousands of police officers to COVID, that COVID crisis that they should be put back on, which of course they never will be with the budget cuts that are coming. But now, in addition to that, we're going to see another 3,000 leave before the end of the year. This city is on a downward spiral that we saw coming from the time we allowed the first 5, 10, 15,000 migrants come into this city. This mayor has said repeatedly it's unsustainable.
Yeah.
Unsustainable. And now we're going to feel it.
And people on both sides of the aisle are feeling exactly how you're feeling. I pointed it out right off the top, you're a Republican, but, you have Mayor Eric Adams. I mean, you have people on both sides of the aisle saying enough is enough here. Councilwoman, if all these compounding issues that you and I have been talking about on this show for months now, along the border and in your city, have not caught the attention of the White House in terms of receiving funding, getting aid for it, what's it going to take? I mean, do you have any faith that the migrant crisis will be alleviated in your city while this administration is in the White House?
Absolutely not. I have no faith in it whatsoever. I think it's only going to get worse. And I hate talking like this because I am usually one of those people who wear the glasses half full, not half empty. Now, to go back to your point about the Democrats, let's talk about the progressives, the Brad Landers of this city, the Justin Brenners of this city that are trying to say that the migrant crisis has got nothing to do. You got the blind eye here. You got a direct contrast between a Democrat who is afraid to stand up against their own party for fear of being primaried in their next election cycle. for fear of having these 25-year-olds, 20-year-olds who have absolutely no clue what's going on, banging on their door to primary them.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.